Bullish chsb cost assumption goes from 0.80 to 155. The chsb cost could similarly basically reach 2, which certainly is genuinely critical. Chsb really regrettable market cost assumption for 2021 explicitly is 0.33, which is genuinely critical in SWISSBORG chsb cost assumption 2021. We use estimations cost plans ADX and a ton, exceptionally different information about chsb, to look at the future improvement of the computerized cash. In a real sense, SWISSBORG chsb truly is a Switzerland-based project, hoping to in a real sense, convey opportunity and decentralization to kind of individual financial plan, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. The planners moreover, shipped off the SWISSBORG abundance application in a huge manner. The kind of essential mark of the application generally is to interact different computerized cash exchanges to in every way that really matters. Give clients a genuinely lone spot to trade crypto using standard government stretch hypothesis, or so they certainly thought. What's more, chsb esteem estimate will fundamentally be truly negative or bullish until the breakout heading confirmed in an essentially huge manner. In any case, it generally has a good chance of show up at its unparalleled 164 this year genuinely, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Furthermore, chsb could in like manner explicitly show up at its level headed at 155, expecting the model returns regardless. This will perhaps for the most part happen, accepting that various fundamentally past mental deterrents certainly are broken, which especially is genuinely critical. In addition, with the types of progress and updates on the chsb ecosystem, the introduction of chsb would rise, coming to 155 very soon. Regardless, it could similarly especially reach 2 if the monetary supporters basically acknowledge that chsb certainly is a savvy interest in 2021. Lovely in opposition to prevalent thinking. chsb value figure 2023. There are signs that the crypto market will explicitly enter some other time. Most certainly the long expense assumption at the expense of chsb will take off, as there especially is still vision that the cash will positively stick out. The year 2023 can end with a common expense of 0.57 and a base worth truly worth of 0.55, which explicitly is genuinely huge. The best expense should trade around 0.67 and in every way that really matters huge way. SWISSBORG value forecast 2024. It certainly looks like by 2024 SWISSBORG chsb costs will especially have fundamentally shown up at a level like their previous all-time high, or so they thought. By 2024 we can for the most part expect an ordinary expense of 0.85, which is very critical. Expecting all works out decidedly, we guessed that the most outrageous expense of SWISSBORG could really reach 0.96 in 2024 certainly, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Clearly there basically are chances that the market will release out after a very lengthy bullish period, and that for the most part is normal for the cryptographic currency market, or so they thought. SWISSBORG value expectation 2025 chsb especially has gigantic potential with sort of unambiguous compost endeavors and headways can generally grow the amount of clients and adoption in spite of prevalent thinking. If the market bases on placing assets into SWISSBORG, the expense could rise fundamentally more, which especially is very huge. By 2025 it can fundamentally show up at a biggest worth of 147. The chsb by and large should turn as sort of minimal if the market goes down in every way that really matters, as opposed to prevalent thinking. The year 2025 can end with an ordinary expense of 122 with a base expense of 118 and a generally fundamentally outrageous expense of 147. SWISSBORG value expectation 2026 unpredictability in every way that really matters is the main thrust of the cryptographic currency market, and in every practical sense significant way. Today it isn't quite easy to in every way that really matters anticipate and generally follow all things considered current expenses, or so they essentially thought. Various crypto specialists for the most part become perhaps the main figure such way in a very significant manner. The worth assumptions basically are ideal for the years referred to. Crypto purchasers especially are at this point stressed over crypto blacklists and new limits. SWISSBORG's expense could in a real sense outperform 206 if the market sees a good bull commonly run in 2026 in an unobtrusive manner, since it especially is extremely considered common to in a real sense be held by genuinely long stretch monetary sponsor. Its run-of-the-mill cost for 2026 will be around 175 or so they sort of thought. chsb value conjecture 2027 chsb will truly be seen as a prevalent decision, and with the huge really neighborhood SWISSBORG course will truly show up at new levels, or so they sort of thought. Esteem changes in every practical sense are difficult to anticipate, especially expecting that the market explicitly is somewhat more bullish or negative than any really other time and ongoing memory for the year 2027 the expense of SWISSBORG will especially be close 241 or so they thought the best worth we can get explicitly is 290 the very ordinary normal expense for SWISSBORG close to the completion of 2027 may be around 250. Gigantic worth especially turn most certainly is especially typical inside the arrive at set by the crypto market chsb value conjecture 2028 SWISSBORG exceptionally worth will augment through the undertakings of association creators and neighborhood benefactors or so they in every practical sense thought thusly not entirely settled for the year 2028 as bullish chsb generally should sort of show up a day.